What's good, YouTube? It's your boy KingSupreme back in the video. So we got Larry Bird, Confidence, and even some more trash talking. Now if you're new here, welcome to the channel, homies. Just be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you want to see more bangers from me, boy. You feel me? Because the grind never stops. But today, so we got some more of that boy Larry Bird. You feel me? One of the greats, you know what I'm saying, of all-time basketball history, bro. So you know I have to get to some more of his videos, bro. You feel me? Any video that I see, you know I'm gonna get to it, bro. We got into a lot of Larry Bird videos, basketball videos so far, but I want to get some more because I know there's still a lot more left for me to get to. You feel me? I keep on seeing y'all suggestions in the comments. Really appreciate y'all for all that, bro. You know what I'm saying, y'all. The majority of my uploads I get from just reading y'all comments, so I really much appreciate that. Keep on spamming down below. What else y'all want to see? Because I'm gonna keep on spamming these videos out for y'all. Whole lot of basketball videos on deck for y'all. And yeah, Larry Bird is one y'all just know how much enjoy so much, you know, watching his stuff. So we're gonna get to this. Again, like I said, I've gotten a lot of different suggestions. There's still a lot more stuff I gotta react to from Larry Bird. So this is just the beginning. So keep on making sure y'all tune in. Road to 50K. Y'all know the grind doesn't stop. So these uploads continuously be posted for y'all. You feel me? All this I do because of y'all and because how much love and support y'all always give me. So we're gonna get straight into this one. Let me know in the comments, spam down below what videos you want to see next. Larry Bird, basketball, anything y'all know, get to anything on this channel. So let's get straight into this one.
Here he was out there with a quarter of black guys out there talking trash with him, and the rest of the fellas are sitting there going, "Hey, the boy, man, what can you say?" You know. And I think what America saw in this guy was somebody who really didn't see race.
If you put all of us in a room, you know, Magic, Jordan, myself, and Bird probably be the guy who walks out of the room at the end of the day.
Bird. We had a three-point contest at the All-Star break, and Larry walks in and says, "I hope all you guys in here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this." Excuse me? And he started shooting, and he just didn't miss.
Larry was the originator of getting in your face and talking trash. And then you sit there and you go, "What this guy up in my face talking noise? He ain't that fast, he's slow." But he knew how to aggravate you, agitate you enough to get you out of your game.
Yeah.
I was guarding in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He goes, "Confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out at Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him, he shoots the ball, it's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was
These stories, bro, just keep getting better and better, bro. You feel me? I don't know about y'all, but to me, bro, when I watch these things, bro, I got nothing but a smile to my face, bro. It's just so cool watching these legends, the former NBA players, all of them talking, they talk about Larry Bird and his greatness, bro. It's just always a great time, bro. You feel me? You gotta give credit to where it's due, bro. You feel me? The people, the ones who paved the way to how basketball is, type shit. You feel me? Gotta put respect on it.
And as I go by, him, he tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him, he shoots the ball, it's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we had a chance to win, Larry Bird changed that.
Larry Bird. That his own shot.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way. And he delivered.
Yeah.
Double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, all away.
His game was so
He was a cold-blooded killer. In the last 24 seconds, he would demand the basketball in the huddle.
On baseline, throws it up, man. Larry Bird did it again. He did it again.
He was so clutch, bro. The amount of buzzer beaters you see, game winners you see him hit, bro. The amount of clutch shots, bro. Like, I mean, it's just out of this. It's just insane, bro. The level of skill he had, bro. And people still, don't know too much about Larry Bird, or I mean, the basketball heads obviously do, but even the average fan nowadays, they're like, "Who Larry Bird?" Or, "I didn't know Larry Bird was that good." It's crazy, bro.
He would demand the basketball in the huddle.
On baseline, throws it up, man.
Gotta give him his respect. You see what I'm saying?
Did it again. He did it again. Oh my goodness. He did it again.
He was a basketball genius. He'd be a step ahead, a thought ahead, play the game like a chess game.
Ooh.
much rather guard Michael Jordan than Larry Bird because you have to play the game as a thinker when you're playing him. You have to get inside his mind. Larry wasn't quick, couldn't jump really high, but there was just some sleepless nights.
Bird takes the bomb. It's gone. It is gone.
I remember the time when Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball. Every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone.
I guess the two-pointer was too close.
When he runs by the bench, he goes, that's a heat check. Just see how hot I am. All right, he runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me? He goes, so nobody out here can. Frank looked down at the bench and goes, no.
I love it.
Magic couldn't wait to give you the best smile and say, how are you, make you feel good. Larry Bird would rather say, don't even say hi to me. I'd rather not get involved with this.
Exactly.
The media begs off with Larry because they're very afraid of him. They're afraid to somehow or another infuriate him. They're afraid to ask the tough questions. He somehow or another has that way of intimidating the media as he intimidated players.
He's never said to me at any point in our conversations off the record, and I asked him once about that. I said, well, you know, why don't you ever hold back? Why don't you say off the record to me? He says, I don't care what you write. I don't read it.
Bird's unwillingness to back down from the media was an extension of his aggressiveness.
I don't care what you write. I don't read it, bro. You feel me? He not one of the ones that he would for sure be. You know, I feel like if he was in this era, he wouldn't even have. He would be like Kawhi. He wouldn't even have a social media, bro. You feel me? Because all days, like, it don't matter, bro. No, none of that matter. None of the talk matter. It matters how I do. It matters what I do on a daily basis. How I, work for this, bro. This his mindset and everything, bro. Was just that's the key to winning, bro.
Bird's unwillingness to back down from the media was an extension of his aggressiveness on the court.
Bird fights Kareem, slings the elbow, and now is yelling at Larry Bird.
You could never back down.
Jaw to jaw.
Once you do, people look at you different. You had to stand up for everything you believed in, and even if it's on playing basketball, if somebody took the gloves off and wanted to go, you had to go. If you didn't, there's no use playing.
Bird's hard nose was never more visible than during a 1984 game with the 76ers when he took issue with Dr. J.
Larry was complaining to the refs, and I was complaining to the refs, and the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
He wasn't out to play basketball for the money. He was out there to step up and win and look in your eyes and say to you, you can't beat me.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of pros, including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups. And a ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head.
No one else would do that.
As if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird.
No one else in the history of basketball would do that shit. To Jordan, especially them knowing how Jordan, everyone knew Jordan was going to be one of them ones, you know what I'm saying, going into the league. So it's like, no one would do that. I'm not even trying to discredit, but Barry was the only person with that much confidence that I would do that shit. And just to let them know, like, this is my league still. You joining my league, you know what I'm saying? You doing this, so, just learn, recognize, you know what I'm saying? This ain't going to be no walk in the park.
Exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen in the next few years. And he wants to get every edge he can get right now.
Listen, I got a pulled hamstring, so I'm not playing tonight. He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but he said, I'm going to tell you what, since you're here, I'm going to put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay? And I'm like, man, get out my face, man. I want to hear that. That's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I was getting ready to start a game and get up to the jump ball, and Larry said, just out of the blue, he goes, go ahead, Kevin, tell Elvin Hayes what you told me. And I didn't tell him anything. And I said, well, go ahead and tell him. Like, you said you were going to kick his ass. And I'm like, oh man. And Elvin Hayes is looking at me. Well, at that point, it was hard to say, no, I didn't say anything. I said, I guess so. But, Larry just got stuff started up. Larry is a funny guy.
And there it was.
he had unshakable confidence. If he could get his shot off, he felt like we was going to win the ball game.
The Celtics win it!
As soon as Larry let it go, he virtually turns to the bench and he's looking over like, you should have had more than one guy on me.
Too cold.
The three-pointer by Larry Bird at the buzzer.
I remember we were playing Washington in Washington one night, and Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
Won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the...
I mean, we've seen this a few times, but it's just like, just imagine that shit, bro. You hit the game winner, bro. Coach calls timeout, bro. You sick, you throwing up, crying, bro. Me, but I'm like, damn, I just hit this, bro. But not to only that, but to have the confidence to not only just do it, but to say, like, I'm going to go to the same spot, it's going to happen again. That's, like, that confidence is unreal, bro. Like, you can't make that up, bro. That's just next level. This is what I'm saying. That's why he's top 5 all the time, bro. Anyone says he's not at least in the top 5, you're lying. You're lying to yourself, bro. Come on now. Stop playing with him, bro.
2 seconds left. The Bullets by 1. Aims to Bird. He gets a good shot, and the Celtics win it. Boy, this is something else. Incredible.
Cold.
Bird wins it at the buzzer.
How many people you know would talk to the other team like this and say, I'm going to stick it in your face?
And at the end of one of the trips, he had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players and the media too, we were all standing around waiting to leave. He said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through 3 quarters.
What a performance by Bird!
And at the end of 3 quarters, the next night in Portland against poor Jerome Kersey, he had 27 points left-handed. And it was a remarkable performance.
Oh man, Larry was so confident.
That shit is
so
crazy.
Extremely confident.
Larry said, you guys want to win the game? Everybody said, sure. Yeah, absolutely. He goes, give me the ball and get out of the way.
They needed 3 to win it. And I got to play Larry. So
shows hard work
I'm
beats
down
talent.
in the post knowing that he's going to come off of a pick. So I'm holding his jersey and I'm doing everything I can to block his path. Whatever I could do to stop him.
That was straight contested. That was... That's not easy.
Once the shot was airborne, I just knew it was going in. That's the nightmare that you have when you know a player like Larry Bird has an opportunity to get a shot off.
Hired in 1997, Larry Bird earned Coach of the Year in his first season. He brought his team to the verge of defeating the defending champion Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals.
When the Pacers hit the shot, and Bird just sat there and did not move. To me, that was so Larry Bird. He was the one calm guy in the place.
He's made so many last-second and heroic shots himself. I think he was more so thinking about the next situation.
Ball game's over. Boston wins.
We'd won the game, and he'd won it in almost spectacular fashion, which Larry could do. I said, Larry, how do you make all those shots? Just like that. He said, I do all that all the time.
Bro, he said, this shit is easy to me, bro. He said, this ain't nothing, bro. He said, y'all thought this was me trying, bro? Don't play with it. Please don't play with him, bro. Don't play with Bird, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not the one, bro. But like I said, we seen, bro, easily top 5 player of all time, bro. A lot of people, more people need to realize, what type of timing Larry Bird is on. And that's what we here for. That's what y'all here for. That's what I'm here for. You feel me? Collectively, we gotta, keep on, getting Bird's name out there, bro. You feel me? And I've loved it, because I've over YouTube, I've seen so many, more different Larry Bird videos. You know what I'm saying? The young guys, you know what I'm saying? Young people, finding more out about him, and I love to see it, bro. You feel me? To see like another, give an NBA legend his props. Type shit. So really appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for all the love. It's just the beginning, so I'm gonna keep on flooding these videos out for y'all. Let me know what other videos I want to see. Spam down below in the comments. I'll read all y'all comments so I can see what else I should react to next. But Thank y'all for the love. Road to 50K. Y'all know what the deal is. The grind doesn't stop. So make sure to turn on those post notifications because we're going to keep on getting these videos out. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for the love. And yeah, it's your boy King Supreme. Catch y'all next time, homies.